You're back with the most shadow banned man in the land. It's Lamar of the 3LC reaction. This one is going to be about the Snowdens of seeking sister wife. Now, this was an entertaining show. I mean, some of the couples, they didn't follow up on a few of them. You had a few of the Mormon types and that sort of thing. But this Snowden family is a good entertainment fodder. Mr. Snowden, Dimitri Snowden, on the first season, I'm gonna just come out and say it. I think for polygamy, the Snowdens, this guy Dimitri Snowden is just using polygamy as a cover to basically be able to have multiple sexual partners while his wife doesn't. So and she, I think deep down, she claims she wants it, and she when she was in college she read up on it and maybe even experienced some African cultures, and she sees the benefits of polygamy. But I don't know if she wants it deep down. And I mean, it's weird though, because on the first season, if memory serves me correct, they interviewed they like do these interviews or these meetups with potential partners for their polygamous marriages. And the first time he did it, he just met the girl on a dinner date and slept with her, and she went right back to Seattle or wherever she came from. They live in Georgia and Atlanta area, I think. And they flew this PYT in from Seattle. He got a Wham-Bam-Thank-You, ma'am. His wife was none the wiser until he told her about it, and it didn't go anywhere. All right, fast forward to the second season, and then they meet this girl Vanessa, and I think the wife got so much backlash from the first season that she actually um, set it up to where she could actually interview and go on a date or whatever with the new potential spouse or spouses. So Vanessa looked like she was going to work out for him. I mean, they went through all this drama of talking about. She basically said when they first brought Vanessa into their home for the little interview process for their rendition of polygamy. Oh yeah, then another silly gimmick they came up with is she's all like, oh, the women in our family are gonna wear bindis, the little Hindu dot on the forehead. It's the new age convoluted horse manure. Let me get my button out for this. Uh, I mean, I don't know why they gotta appropriate Indian, in particular Hindu culture. They're supposed to be a Black American family, so I thought there's it's like some new age, nonsensical weird stuff. But anyway, moving along, they bring Vanessa in, and Dimitri's excited because he gets to get his rocks off with a new woman again. But uh, it's she burst his bubble by saying, "Well, you're gonna have to wait 21 days because we have to synchronize our pH balances, and she has to go on this extreme alkaline diet, so we won't give each other yeast infections." And you know, I'm not a biologist, I'm not a gynecologist or anything of that nature, but I'm pretty sure that that won't do anything to if there's going to be some infections to be had, it's just going to happen. I think their best bet is to use protection. But this whole we got to synchronize with that, so they go through that drama. She ends up actually marrying him. They spend this money. They have an actual ceremony. They introduce it to their families, create a whole bunch of turmoil, and they also introduce it into the family of the new girls like Vanessa. Now, flash forward to this third season, and Vanessa ups and leaves them. The Snowdens had kids, and Vanessa didn't. I don't believe. So, if you look at a lot of the people's comments, if you go to TLC, I believe it comes on TLC. If you go to the channel and look at the actual trailers for the show, you'll see a lot of people say that they feel that what's her name just wants Vanessa just wants not Vanessa but Dimitri's wife. I can't recall her name, but she just wants an in-home babysitter, pretty much, or somebody to to just split babysitting duties and other chores. That's her main goal for which I can't knock her for that because I mean if you look at it historically and in some cases, especially sub-Saharan Africa, that was one of the benefits of it. Labor would be split between the wives or whatever. But I think that's what she's looking for. And Vanessa was just like, well, I'm out of here. I'm going to Australia with my sister, and I'm going to disappear, and I never want to hear from you two again. She basically left them for a time. Believe they said for like a month or so, and then she permanently left. Like one day, her and her family came, packed her stuff, and she got out of their place. So now it's the third season, and they have this ratchet baby mama from South Africa. Well, I don't know the lady. I'm calling her ratchet, but I mean, she just looks like it. She's like she's not used to polygamy or whatever, and I'm like, most of the African continent, that's not a anathema to any other cultures. I know most people don't do it in sub-Saharan Africa because you gotta have X amount of money or whatever. But her whole faux this faux. I don't, I never dealt with polygamy. I don't believe that for a second. But I think of all the potential sister wives that they've interviewed, she has the best potential for them because she's from South Africa. She already has kids, so they can have their blended family. But then in addition to that, they upped the ante for this third season, and they're also interviewing it looks like another Ratchet from from the United States as well. I believe this one is from was she from Georgia too? She has some some Ratchet posts going on social media. So my best of luck to the Snowdens. I think they're entertaining. It's like a train wreck watching it. I'm always embarrassed for his wife, but that's not to knock polygamy. I think polygamy is a good thing. There's a lot of benefits that can be derived if it's practiced appropriately. But for Mr. Snowden, Dimitri Snowden, he's just trying to get some extra on the side and keep it moving. His second wife slot is like a revolving door. I think he's having a ball, and his wife is being taken for a ride. But that's my reaction to the Seeking Sister Wives and the Snowdens. And thanks for watching. Like, share, subscribe, dislike if you. I know I always ruffle some feathers with my disrespect to some popular rappers. So if you want to dislike this video for that reason too, go right ahead. And see you in a future video with my co-host. Thanks for watching.